Alright, what is up, everybody? I have something super special for you today. I actually met this guy on Shofu's chat. He was like, "Hey, anyone want to do VGCs?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, dude." So we did a best 2 out of 3 here. I went and picked up my Kangaskhan, my Rotom, my Skarmory, and my Garchomp, and he has a Garchomp, a Gyarados, a Malamar, and a Rotom. And looking at his team, I'm actually really scared because Malamar may not look like that good of a Pokemon, but its ability is ridiculous. It gets Contrary, and it gets Superpower. So every time it uses Superpower, instead of its attack going down, its attack is going up and its defense is going up because Superpower lowers attack and defense after you use it. So it makes it a really, really good Pokemon. But I'm going to lead off with Kangaskhan and my Rotom. He's going to lead off with his Malamar and his Rotom. I'm going to Mega Evolve. He's going to go for the Protect on his Malamar. But I wasn't really predicting that, but I wanted to get his Rotom out of there as quickly as possible. And for some reason, he has a Citrus Berry on there. I don't know if that's standard VGC. This is like my first VGC battle in this generation, so I'm not really sure if that was standard. And I went for the trick on my Rotom to see if it were possible to put a Choice Band on a Mega Evolved Pokemon after it had Mega Evolved. So, I mean, me losing my Rotom wasn't too big of a deal. I mean, it would have been nice to have him around, but I wasn't really upset that I lost it because I was trying something out, trying something new. So I'm going to go in with Garchomp after he takes out my Rotom, and he's going to switch out his Rotom and switch into his Gyarados to get the Intimidate on both of us. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch on his Malamar. I knew it wouldn't do that much, but I get a critical hit on that second hit, so it's going to end up doing about half. And then I go for the Outrage on my Garchomp. Now, Outrage is kind of risky because there's no way in knowing which Pokemon it's going to hit. But I was like, hey, it's the strongest move I have. Earthquake's not going to hit his Gyarados. And I really wanted to start putting some damage off. But he's going to go for the Protect on his Malamar. I'm locked in the Outrage, so I'm just going to keep going. And luckily, it hits the Gyarados. And I'm going to be my Garchomp is going to be faster than anything because it is Scarfed. And then I'm just going to go for the return on his Gyarados with my Kangaskhan and take that thing out. Now he's going to switch into his Garchomp, and I'm going to go for another Sucker Punch on his Malamar just so I can take that thing out. My Kangaskhan is faster than that thing. I don't know why I used Sucker Punch, but well, it worked, so I'm not even mad. I'm locked in Outrage. He only has his Garchomp left on the field, so it's for sure going to hit his Garchomp. It's almost going to take that thing out. I am going to get the Confusion, but it's not even going to matter. Later on, as you'll see, he's going to go for the Dual Chop, and my Rough Skin is going to kill him. Now, I noticed that he doesn't have Rough Skin on his Garchomp. He probably just has the standard Sandville. He might not have access to a Gabite Safari, but it's no big deal. They're both, they really are both great abilities. It's just, you only really want to use Sandville Garchomp unless if you have a Tyranitar or someone that throws up a Sandstorm on your team. Tyranitar and Hippowdon probably being your best options if you want to go for a Sandstorm team because they throw it up immediately when they come out on the battlefield. Whereas you would have to just actually use it as a move. But you guys are lucky. This is actually a 2-part special, like I said, because it was a 2 out of 3 battle. So we're going to go at it again. We both kind of changed up leads here because it was a 2 out of 3 battle. He's going to lead off with his Malamar and his Kangaskhan this time. And I'm going to lead off with Gonzalez and Drake Hands, baby. Holla at me. But I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve my Kangaskhan. So I get the stat increase and so I can just be... Or no, wait. What am I even thinking? That's his Kangaskhan. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. He's going to go for the Fake Out on my Rotom. Personally, I don't know if you've watched my other battle videos, but personally I think Fake Out is a wasted moveset on Kangaskhan. Sucker Punch, sure you don't get stabbed with Sucker Punch, but it comes in handy a lot more often than not, especially if there's a Gengar on the field, because if there's a Gengar on the field and your Kangaskhan has Fake Out, Earthquake, Power Up Punch, and Fake Out, you can't even hit it. You have to switch out. With Sucker Punch, it actually lets you hit ghost types, especially ghost types with Levitate. But we missed a lot. I went for the Outrage. I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt, hoping to get a Parahaxor to kill that thing. That's for sure. He went for the Superpower on my Garchomp. Did about 30%. He's gonna go for the Rock Slide with his Malamar. It's gonna take Drake Hands out. See you, Drake. I'm sad to see you go. Actually, not really. Well, I'm sorry to see Drake Hands go. I wouldn't really care if Drake left. But he's going to switch in his Rotom after I took out his Kangaskhan. I'm going to throw in my Kangaskhan, and I'm going to Mega Evolve. I think we missed a return on his Kangaskhan. I don't think his Kangaskhan had liked him very much, or he didn't have max attack, because his return didn't really do that much. So he probably had it just sitting in his box where it was a new Kangaskhan. And that's why it didn't do a whole lot, because return is based off friendship. But I'm going to go, Garchomp is locked into Outrage, and it's going to hit his Malamar and just take the thing out. I'm going to use return on his Rotom. It's going to take him down to about, 35-40%. He's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. I don't even... getting the burn on my Kangaskhan wasn't a big deal, because I still have my Garchomp, and I have a Skarmory left. Skarmory wouldn't really help with Rotom, but I know that my Garchomp could take it out later on. But I'm going to switch my Garchomp out just to be safe, so they don't hit myself in confusion or take any Ice Fangs from that Gyarados. But I'm burned. I'm going to go for a return on his Rotom. It's not going to kill. Sadly, I was really hoping that it would, but of course, it's not going to. After being burned, after my attack being halved from the burn, and then the -1 Intimidate from Gyarados is definitely going to make my Kangaskhan basically useless. But I switched to my Skarmory. I'm going to go for the Power Punch on his Rotom just to kind of negate his Intimidate. He went, what did he do? He went for the Waterfall on my Kangaskhan. He's going for it now, I guess. These double battles are really, really hard to narrate because they move so fast. But I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird on my Skarmory to get some damage off on this thing. It does about half, which is good for me, because I know that after my Kangaskhan hits it, and then another Brave Bird from my Skarmory will kill that thing. So I'm going to go straight for the return, just to get as much power off as I can. It's almost going to kill that thing. He is going to be able to get off another Waterfall, but I still have Skarmory and Garchomp left, and Garchomp is faster than that if somehow he managed to take my Skarmory out, which is really highly, highly, highly unlikely unless he had the Ice Fang and he got a crit and was like ridiculously strong. Yeah, it would take a lot to kill Skarmory with a physical attack. But I will leave a link to Ryusei's, I think that's how you say his name, Ryusei. I will leave a link to his channel in the description. I will leave he also uploaded this battle, so if you want to check it out from his point of view, I will also put a link to that in my description as well. Guys, I have a Twitter page. Go follow me. It will let you know when I will be uploading these battles and whatnot. And I also have a Facebook page. They're both, it's just twitter.com/HaydenMadeHim and facebook.com/HaydenMadeHim. And you can check out all the small stuff that I have on those sites. But like I said, guys, wait. Nope, what was I going to say? Oh, I have work tomorrow, but I don't have it until like 6, so I should be able to get a battle up before I leave for work. So you guys can look forward to that. This will be up like at 11 or 12 tonight, but whatever. But yeah, check out Twitter, Facebook. Go make sure you go check out Ryusei's channel because he's a really nice guy. He's super cool. He's really good at battling. And yeah, see you guys later.